What's up, everybody? It's your local hero back again. So, Will Smith issued that punk ass apology to Chris Rock. I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna talk about the situation that it affected. I'm not gonna talk about their situation. Chris Rock was the man in that situation. He held it together. He was professional with it, and he did his job. When Chris Rock got slapped, you saw them hands. He was ready to throw him, but he looked around because he knew where he was. See, it's all about that situational awareness. It's very important. It's what a lot of us don't have: situational awareness and control of your emotions. Will let Jada again control his emotions and tug at his heartstrings like he did when he was at the red table. That's why Will was the butt of so many jokes. That's why so many people talked about Will. Because Will allowed this woman to get him out of character, and he's been broken by her. And, a lot of dudes been broken by women. It happens. But you gotta look at what Will did. It was just 4 years ago where they was boycotting the Oscars because wasn't no black people nominated. So then they nominated a bunch of black people after Jada spearheaded the whole boycott. And she said some real shit. She said we should have our own shit, where we come together and we recognize our own people, which I totally agree. Bring back the Soul Train Awards. Somebody produce it, somebody direct it. I agree with that. We should do that. But you sitting here at the Oscars, Will Packard is producing it. Beautifully done. He had all black staff there, beautifully done. It definitely been one of the top Oscars. He held it down. And then Will did this bullshit. You could look at Serena in the crowd when this shit happened, and she was like, and I know what Serena was probably thinking. She's probably thinking, this motherfucker has fucked up the moment for my father. We produced this movie to show strong black men and fatherhood, and he went out here and did this cornball ass shit for this nothing ass motherfucker. A lot of people like, oh, he protecting his wife. He hurt her feelings. Where the fuck was this protection when she had him on a round table? When she was doing week after week after week after week after week after week, when she was talking about this bullshit that made Will look bad. She didn't give a fuck about his feelings. She didn't protect her husband. Plies said, I will never protect something that everybody else is fucking. I gotta kind of agree with that. What Will did was some bullshit, Bernard, simp ass shit. That's what he did. Plain and simple, period. The only women, and I say that loosely, that approve of this is women who are with the shits. The club bitches. Because a real woman would have grabbed Will and say, sit your ass down. This is not the time. This is not the place. We'll handle this later. Will was okay with it at first. Then he saw that she was mad. That's when he's like, oh, I got to do something. There's a lot of things Will could have did. Will could have yelled that shit out from the seat, and Chris Rock might have apologized. He could have went to backstage when it was done. Yo, Chris, man, I appreciate that with my wife, man. She got alopecia. You know what I'm saying? She can't grow hair. And Chris might have said, oh, shit, I'm sorry. He might not have known. I didn't know. Nobody fucking know. Nobody who follows Jada. Like, really, who honestly follows Jada? Nobody fucking follows Jada. Jada ain't been hot since fucking Set It Off. Nobody follows Jada. Just keep it a Google. There's a lot of things that Will could have done that could have prevented this from happening. Prevented this situation. Where he's supposed to be Mr. Nice Guy, and he let this woman get him out of character. You're at the Oscars. You're sitting in front row. You know those comedians pick people off. He was picking everybody off. He didn't just aim at her, and he shot a quick shot and let it go. I didn't find the joke funny again. That was a joke that might have lasted 5 or 10 minutes and people was going to forget about it. But then Will went off the instincts of her, overreacted, and we still talking about it. This is my last time covering it. But that's some whole ass shit. And if it was me again, the Oscars would have been torn the fuck up if it was me. On my mama. You ain't finna slap me and sit down comfortably. I'd have went down with the microphone and popped his ass in the head with it. You get one. I understand Will being mad. I'm like, hey, Will, hey, you got one, man. It's cool. Then you just start all that yelling. Look, man, I'm telling you, you got one. Don't make it that. I understand you from West Philly. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock, I'm from Brooklyn. If I'm Chris Rock. That don't mean shit to me where you from. We both from rough areas. We'll let this broad get him out of character, and it looks bad on him. It looks bad on the community, because now the Academy Awards, that's exactly what people's waiting for, so they can say, see, I told you, that's why we shouldn't have them guys there, because that's the way they act. So shout out to Chris for being a man and somebody who uses intelligence over feelings. Shout out to him. As for Will Smith, you a sucker. Some of y'all women, some of y'all men might not like what I got to say. So, and